Is it feasible to rank the beaches that are found all over the world? Of course not, as preferences will vary from visitor to traveler depending on factors such as amenities, accessibility, swimming and water sports possibilities, level of safety, sense of place, opportunities for leisure, and scenery. Nevertheless, based on my extensive travels and the fact that I've set foot on the sand of a great number of beaches all over the world, I've compiled a list of what I consider to be the 10 most breathtaking beaches in the world. There is more information next in the video. Think I missed one? Share your favorite beach in the comments section. Number 10. Tulum, on the Maya Riviera in Mexico. Tulum is not only home to some of the most breathtaking Mayan ruins in all of Mexico, but it is also home to some of the best beaches in the world. This is where one of the best cultural destinations in the world meets one of the best beaches in the world. The ruins of Tulum are those of an ancient walled city that sits on top of a cliff that looks out over a breathtaking beach. The region is not quite private because it is visited by crowds of tourists every day. However, the extensive stretch of white sand and the beautiful turquoise Caribbean waters more than make up for this drawback. Number 9. Navajo Beach, Zakynthos, Greece. On the island of Zakynthos in Greece is a secluded sandy cove known as Navajo Beach. This beach is renowned for its breathtaking beauty. It is commonly known as Shipwreck Beach because it is the location of the wreck of a ship called the Panayotis, which is thought to have been a smuggler's ship in the past. The region is characterized by its steep limestone cliffs, beaches with white sand, and crystal clear water, all of which bring in tens of thousands of tourists each year. The narrow stretch of beach can only be reached by water, although it is possible to get a good view of it from the high point on one of the nearby cliffs. Number 8. Grace Bay, Turks and Caicos. Providenciales is the most important destination for tourists in the Turks and Caicos Islands, which are made up of a total of 40 islands and cays. Here, on the island's northern coast, you'll find Grace Bay, a 19-kilometer, long, about 12 miles, stretch of paradise that combines powdery white sand with crystal clear water and is surrounded by a coral reef system that offers excellent opportunities for snorkeling and diving. Unfortunately, in recent years, a growing number of resorts and condo hotels have sprouted up along the beachfront. Because of this, you may have a better experience on the more secluded hotel beaches of Amanyara or Parrot Cay. Number 7. Whitehaven Beach, Queensland, Australia. Whitehaven Beach can be found in the middle of the Great Barrier Reef and is one of the beaches that are safeguarded by the Whitsunday Islands National Park. The most well-known beach in Australia is located 4 miles, or 7 kilometers, long and is washed by water that features swirls of turquoise, blue, and green. The sand is composed of 98% pure white silica, which gives it a bright color that is very close to being luminous. You may get to Whitehaven Beach by flying in on a seaplane or helicopter, or you can sail there on one of the many boat tours that are offered in the surrounding area. Number 6. Baía do Sancho, Fernando de Noronha, Brazil. Baía do Sancho is found on the secluded island of Fernando de Noronha, which is part of an active volcanic archipelago consisting of 21 islands in the Atlantic Ocean. It is situated about 220 miles, 350 kilometers, off the shore of a bay in the northeastern part of Brazil. Cliffs that are approximately 75 meters high and 250 feet in height surround a beach that features a glistening emerald sea and powdery white sand. The only way to get to the beach is by boat or on foot via a dirt path that goes through a fissure in a rock wall and has a few dozen stairs that are uneven and covered with sand that is slippery. The beach is an excellent location for activities such as snorkeling and observing stingrays. Number 5. Long Beach, Vancouver Island, Canada. Not only do tropical beaches have a stunning beauty that may leave one breathless, but so can other places as well. The best example of this is Long Beach, which is the longest sandy beach on the island of Vancouver in Canada and features jaw-droppingly beautiful scenery in addition to an unparalleled marine habitat. Its 10 miles, 16 kilometers of unspoiled sand are surrounded by beautiful rainforests and are washed by a cool pounding surf. This beach may be found within the limits of the Pacific Rim National Park Reserve, which is located between Tofino and Ucluelet. During the spring and summer months, this coast is visited by 20,000 gray whales on their annual migration. Number 4. Maya Bay, Koh Phi Phi, Thailand. Maya Bay is a protected bay on the island of Koh Phi Phi in Thailand that is known for its breathtaking beauty. It is easy to see why filmmaker Danny Boyle chose this beach for the cult classic The Beach, which starred Leonardo DiCaprio. The beach features a ring of white sand that is encircled by mangroves and towering limestone walls that are coated by dense flora. The main beach within the bay is about 200 meters, 650 feet, long and offers silky soft white sand, as well as beautiful coral and unusual fish swimming in exceptionally transparent water. The water is exceptionally clean. Number 3. Camps Bay, Cape Town, South Africa. Because of its proximity to some of the most gorgeous beaches in the world, Cape Town is at the top of my list of the most beautiful cities in the world. Not only is Camps Bay the beach that attracts the most visitors to Cape Town, but it's also the only urban beach that made it into my top 10 list. The water in Camps Bay may be a little chilly because of the currents in the Atlantic Ocean, but that will not detract from the incredible landscape or the world-famous sunsets that are found there. Camps Bay is known for its dazzling white sand that is set against the spectacular background of the 12 Apostles Mountain Range and Table Mountain. Number 2. Polihale Beach, Hawaii, United States of America. The beach at Polihale is without a doubt the most breathtakingly magnificent in the Hawaiian archipelago. This seemingly desolate 11 kilometers, 7 miles length is located on the western end of Kauai, one of the world's most gorgeous islands. It is located several miles from the nearest town and exudes an air of enchantment and mysticism that is still present in Hawaii today. Because the only way to access the beach is by a dirt sugarcane road that is poorly marked. A vehicle with a 4-wheel drive is recommended. Check with the rental car company to see if there are any restrictions before you go. Number 1. Anse Source d'Argent, Seychelles. The dazzlingly white sands of Anse Source d'Argent stretch out over La Diga, one of the 115 islands that comprise this paradisiacal archipelago in the Indian Ocean. This beach is known for being one of the most photographed beaches in the world. The sparkling coastline is set against a backdrop of gigantic granite rocks that have been weathered and worn down over time. The presence of an offshore reef, which buffers the impact of the waves from the ocean, makes the azure water an excellent place for swimming. Be on the lookout for birds on the verge of extinction and enormous tortoises. The majority of these beaches, which range from sandy to coral and from long to secluded, are found in some of the most desirable beach locations in the world. This should not come as a surprise. Unfortunately, these beaches are not a secret anymore, and you will have to contend with a large number of other tourists while enjoying their breathtaking scenery. How was the video? Did you enjoy it? Post your feedback in our comment section below and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates.